Welcome to another deep dive.
Glad to be diving in.
Today we're stepping into, well, the electrifying world of professional wrestling.
Where body slams meet billion-dollar business, absolutely.
And we're tackling a huge question, one that fans are always buzzing about.
The big one, WWE and AEW.
Exactly. Is a full-blown alliance between these two titans actually possible?
We've got some fascinating sources to unpack today on this.
Yeah, we'll be looking at the potential for collaboration, but also, the big clashes and how they run things.
And the trends shaping the whole industry, right? Our goal is to really distill the key insights for you.
Give you that sharp, informed take on it all.
Yeah, a shortcut to being up to speed.
So we're going to explore what's really holding back that dream forbidden dance everyone talks about.
And then maybe shift to what could happen, subtler things.
Exactly, those tantalizing hints of cooperation. And then we'll zoom out, look at the bigger picture.
The health of the whole wrestling spectacle.
But first, before those dream scenarios, let's really unpack the hurdles. What's stopping that ultimate super show?
Okay, so you've got these two heavyweights, WWE and AEW.
Locked in this rivalry that honestly seems to push both of them.
It fuels innovation, absolutely. But that full-blown crossover show, that faces some serious obstacles.
Yeah, a real gauntlet.
And what's fascinating right at the core is this clash of visions.
Yeah.
You've got two huge personalities leading the charge.
With WWE now creatively steered by Triple H.
Right. They're known for that cinematic storytelling, really building up entertainers like The Miz, LA Knight, making them global names.
And their parent company, TKO.
Endeavor, yeah. The sources describe them as, quote, obsessed with Wall Street's bottom line, very focused on quarterly targets, shareholder value.
Okay, so that's one side. Then you have Tony Khan and AEW.
And they, as the sources put it, worship at the altar of athletic brilliance.
Building stories around incredible in-ring performers, people who just, wow, set the ring on fire.
Jeff Jarrett's quote is interesting here. AEW, being private, puts wrestling first. Decisions driven by fan passion.
So it's a really fundamental difference, isn't it? Almost like clashing corporate souls.
Exactly. One is spectacle and shareholder value. The other is athletic performance, fan engagement. Different models entirely.
And that leads to some pretty big practical problems for a crossover.
Huge hurdles. I mean, imagine the card. Roman Reigns versus Kenny Omega.
Charlotte Flair versus Britt Baker. The possibilities are just intoxicating.
They really are. But then you hit the risk of fan fatigue.
Ah, right. Tony Khan style tends towards really long PPVs, right?
Yeah, cramming PPVs with endless bouts is how one source puts it. It contrasts sharply with Triple H.
Whose approach is more streamlined.
Much more. Sleek, curated, maybe 5 or 6 matches per premium live event keeps it tight.
So a mega show could just become this marathon.
A marathon of excess, yeah. Maybe 7-8 hours long.
That would drain anyone.
Yeah.
Even the most diehard fans. It could turn thrilling into, well, grueling.
And think about the talent. With so many stars, some are bound to get lost in the shuffle.
Dimming the whole thing, potentially frustrating the wrestlers themselves.
Which brings up another thorny question. Who actually wins?
Ooh, yeah. Politically tricky.
Very. Both Triple H and Tony Khan are fiercely protective of their brands.
Our sources say neither would stomach a finish that makes their company look weak.
So, a draw. Fans might hate that. A loss. Bruised egos, tarnished images.
Even the wrestlers might push back, right?
Yeah.
Losing to a rival star could really damage their credibility with their own audience.
It absolutely could. And then there's the history. The lingering bad blood.
You mean Tony Khan's past comments?
Specifically, yeah. That infamous jab calling WWE the Harvey Weinstein of pro wrestling.
Which was incredibly controversial, referencing specific allegations about past WWE practices.
Hugely controversial. And that kind of verbal haymaker, it definitely poisons the well for negotiations. Makes WWE understandably hesitant.
Adds a whole other layer of difficulty, doesn't it?
For sure. So, okay, if that grand super show, the Forbidden Dance, has all these massive roadblocks...
Does that just kill any hope of collaboration?
Not entirely, it seems. The sources suggest there are subtler ways, more strategic cooperation.
Things that could still create buzz without the full commitment.
Exactly. Tantalizing possibilities that could keep fans excited.
Forget the full invasion angle, then. Sometimes less is more.
That's what Josh Coulson suggests in the sources. Imagine, quote, a wrestler unexpectedly steps through the curtain of a rival promotion.
Wow, the shock factor alone.
Right. Picture Jon Moxley storming Raw. Or Drew McIntyre crashing Dynamite.
Or maybe Chris Jericho's countdown clock suddenly appearing at the Royal Rumble.
Those kinds of moments. Rare, electrifying, they'd feel special, not overdone. Real heart-pounding surprises.
Because they're scarce.
Precisely. And this actually connects a bit to Triple H's vision for the WWE Performance Center.
How so?
It's described as this global melting pot, right? Nurturing talent from everywhere.
And WWE has partnered with other promotions before. Evolve, Progress.
ICW in Scotland, yeah. Triple H's approach is apparently more nurture, not exploit.
So that could potentially open the door for something limited with AEW.
Maybe a mutually beneficial fling, perhaps, like a charity event or a one-off show with a bigger purpose.
Something that lets both sides shine without direct high-stakes competition.
Could generate good PR, test the waters, build some goodwill, maybe?
And WWE has shown they can work with others when it suits them, like with Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, sharing footage for Hall of Fame inductions, Kurt Angle, Sting.
So it proves they aren't totally against sharing the stage if the reason is right.
Hints at that possibility of a, let's say, strategic, limited dalliance, focused on specific goals.
Okay, so let's zoom out then. Connect this to the bigger wrestling universe.
Which is booming, by the way. The industry itself is incredibly vibrant, pulsating with energy, poised for huge growth.
The sources call it a billion-dollar empire, valued at, what, $2 billion globally in 2025?
Jaw-dropping number.
Yeah.
And projected to grow around 8% annually.
Potentially hitting $4 billion by 2033. That's massive.
It shows how wrestling's gone from niche to mainstream entertainment powerhouse, attracting serious investment.
Fueled by, what, $500 million in tickets, over $1 billion in TV rights?
And another $200 million in merchandise annually. It's a cash machine.
And WWE and AEW are definitely the big dogs here.
Oh yeah, the titans of the ring. Together they pull in over $1.5 billion just in North America.
Though you still got major players globally, like New Japan, AAA in Mexico.
Absolutely adding that global flavor and cultural weight. But financially, WWE and AEW are kings.
So what trends are driving all this growth? What's getting fans so fired up?
Well, streaming seduction is a big one. Platforms like Peacock, AEW's digital efforts.
Making content way more accessible, right? Anytime, anywhere.
Exactly. Then there's a women's wrestling revolution.
Which feels like more than just visibility now. The sources suggest richer storylines, real empowerment.
Yeah, elevating stars like Becky Lynch, Toni Storm into complex character icons, not just athletes.
And globally.
Global glamour. Promotions are actively looking international. Partnerships, co-branded events, expanding their reach.
Plus the digital side of things.
Digital dynamism, social media, fan content. It builds these incredibly active communities around the shows, amplifies everything.
But at the heart of it all,
It's still storytelling sorcery, isn't it? That magic mix of athleticism, gripping stories, unforgettable characters, that's the hook.
it's not all smooth sailing, though, is it? There are challenges.
Definitely. Fierce competition from rival entertainments. MMA, boxing, even video games are fighting for that same leisure time.
And keeping hold of top talent must be tough.
That talent tug-of-war is constant. Wrestlers have more options now, plus, regulatory hurdles sometime.
And the physical toll. Injuries are always a risk in this business.
A huge, constant concern. And speaking of competition, WWE's recent moves are telling.
You mean the scheduling clashes?
Exactly. The sources point out WWE, likely guided by TKO, scheduling NXT's Great American Bash and Saturday Night's main event deliberately against AEW's All in Texas next year.
Wow, that's aggressive.
It's a power play, designed to, quote, dominate the conversation and maintain online momentum.
So signaling they prefer dominance over détente.
Pretty clearly, yes. Market leadership over collaboration seems to be the strategy.
Okay, so bringing it all together, what does this mean for the future?
Well, that full-scale WWE-AEW crossover, it still feels like a tantalizing but ultimately elusive dream.
Just too many clashes. Philosophy, pride, profit, deep-seated rivalries.
The industry is booming. Fans crave surprises, so that door, it stays slightly ajar for something smaller.
Limited but electrifying collaboration.
It could be a surprise cameo, a strategic talent swap, a one-night spectacle, something that ignites the wrestling world without burning those bridges.
Triple H's nurturing approach, WWE's history of partnerships.
Yeah.
It suggests the impossible could happen.
Even if only in small, careful doses.
And as the industry keeps riding these waves, streaming, women's wrestling, global reach, digital engagement.
But that rivalry between WWE and AEW just fuels the fire, keeping millions captivated.
Even with WWE's aggressive scheduling, showing a preference for dominance.
The fans' desire for that forbidden crossover keeps the dream flickering, doesn't it?
It really does, which leads to a big question for you, our listener.
Yeah. In this dynamic, unpredictable world, what kind of unexpected moment do you think is most likely next between these two?
And how would it actually reshape the landscape?
Something to think about.
Because in pro wrestling, truly, anything is possible. And the next big twist, it could be just one unforgettable moment away.